to wake you me your way and away, radio feels you. I kick your home, buying you dough, keep fucking me low, and you set me on. Downside some time, it's calling me you. Lost in the night with a dull image. Some kiss waves, your eyes holding mine, cutting you, music time.
Well, hey there. Happy Sunday. And welcome to Dave's After Hours Trivia Club Live. And I can't wait for tonight either. Step inside the lounge, grab your drink of choice, and settle in. Here at Dave's After Dark, we stir up the memories, test your smarts, and maybe, just maybe, teach you something new along the way. Now, we do go live most Sundays, and usually on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's 4 p.m. Pacific time. Now, when the doors swing open and the lights go low, that's when the trivia starts to flow. While our robots quickly paint each scene, I serve up some clues, and you will take your best guesses as we'll move through tonight's 3 categories. First, we're going to have the top 20 teen idols from the 1960s and 1970s from our youth. Next, we'll do the top 20 most bizarre fashion moments on the red carpet. And then finally, we're going to do the top 20 animated movies non-Disney. This isn't just a trivia show. It's a fast-paced gauntlet of art, memory, and mystery. Let's see how many you can guess before the brush finishes the final stroke. Now, I did want to quickly mention our sponsor, davidhansonart.com. That's me. That's my website, where you can now find our live show's cover art, like you're seeing behind my head there, somewhere up there. And anyway, go check that out sometime. davidhansonart.com. You can get to it by the link on my channel page too. Now be sure to check in down in the chat. Say hello. This is where you'll throw out your guesses, or you can just hang out with the rest of the crew. I see King's in the house. It's good to see King back. He's the early bird. I know Arena's lurking there somewhere too. All right, let's fire up the robots and cue up our first video file. Give me a sec, and I'll get her going. All right, well, you probably know the rules. Around here, the robots do the painting. That means you do the guessing. And I will try to give you some clues that may help along the way. Now, we're doing the top 20 teen idols from the 1960s and 1970s. Should be fun. Okay, starts with the most obscure, works its way down. They're all pretty well known. He had a clean-cut look and a knack for making hearts in the late 60s. His musical hits had titles like Julie, Do You Love Me? And Easy Come, Easy Go. Before pop stardom, he appeared regularly on Shindig as a house singer. Oh, Brad. Brad's in the house with a bullet. Do you remember? Julie, 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 do you love me, Brad? He starred as Jeremy Bolt in Here Come the Brides. Do you remember that? Tiger Beat made him a recurring front page fantasy. Oh, I think I remember my sister kind of having like an album, I believe, of Mr. Bobby Sherman. Yeah, Bobby Sherman. At the height of his fame, he trained as, get this, he trained as an EMT and later became a deputy sheriff in Los Angeles. Now, who'd have thought that baby face would become a deputy sheriff in Los Angeles? Oh, Bobby Sherman. There you go. Cute little boy. All right, there's almost equal number of men and women in our countdown. Now, she was the wholesome British face that dominated early 60s screens. Her charm won her a juvenile Oscar before she was a teen. Twin trouble was her specialty in a beloved Disney film. She played Pollyanna and won everyone over with optimism. Yeah. Brad, you're so good at these teen games. Very good. I figured you'd get it too, King. Yes, British face. She's best remembered for the movie Parent Trap. Remember that? Except she didn't really have a twin. She played both parts. Just, as a giveaway. Let's see. Haley Mills is, of course, correct. She was born in 1946. Both her parents were actors, and she started acting at the age of 12. Clearly part of a family business. Haley Mills. You remember Parent Trap? Yeah. I think I think they re-showed that on TV over and over. Your stepdaughter's named after her. Very good. All right, number 18. You'll know this guy. This groovy guy played the oldest sibling in an iconic blended family. That's almost the only clue you need. His dreamy looks made him a schoolgirl crush over the early 70s. That is incorrect, Brad. He once sang Sunshine Day in a polyester suit without shame. Without shame. He was hopelessly in love with his on-screen sister, Marsha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was his real name? Who knows his real name? It's not David Cassidy. They all kind of look the same, though, don't they? He starred as Greg Brady. You are correct on the Brady Bunch. It is Greg. But who is Greg? What's Greg's real name? Not Greg. No, that's not his real name. I'm surprised you guys don't know this one. I think he was in a bunch of other stuff. Barry Williams. Barry Williams. Williams later turned his Brady legacy into a self-aware memoir titled Growing Up Brady. There you go. All right. Now, this one's hard to believe, but I think it's real. She was one of the few female idols who could pull off tomboy and teen queen at the same time. Her expressive eyes and natural charm stood out in family dramas. She starred opposite Tatum O'Neal in a campy coming-of-age film? Yeah, yeah. I think Donny Osmond's a darn good guess on this one. But that's not correct. And neither is Marie Osmond. She made waves in Little Darling during the late 70s. She played Buddy on Family, Stealing Hearts, and Emmy Votes. Who is this? You guys don't remember. She looks like a tomboy for sure. She always did. But somehow she was still kind of cute. She was a pioneering LGBTQ figure. Well, who would have thought? Christy McNichol. Christy McNichol. We stopped you. There you go. Christy McNichol. All right, so here's one of them. Yeah. Oh, King. Very good. Very official. Now, this is one of my favorites. She exuded calm coolness like no other blonde of the era. She was cool. Her fashion sense, her mini skirts, and long straight hair set trends. She starred on a police show with serious flower power vibes. Yeah, I like Bo Derek, but that's not correct. I do like her too. This is a little before Bo Derek. You want the key clue? Her Mod Squad role made counterculture cop a thing. Do you remember the Mod Squad? She was Julie Barnes on the Mod Squad. Not Sharon Tate, but Sharon Tate was a looker as well. This is another one, but this is the Mod Squad girl. And she was pretty hip. Pretty hippie. Remember the Mod Squad guys? Peggy Lipton. Peggy Lipton, does that sound familiar? We all know them after I tell you. She later married music mogul Quincy Jones. And their daughter is actually Rashida Jones. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Now, you probably know this guy. He turned Tiger Beat into his personal scrapbook in the late 70s. With feathered hair and tight jeans, he was the stuff of teen dreams. Come on. He sang Da-do Ron Ron. Da-do Ron Ron. You remember that song? Like he meant it. He solved mysteries alongside Parker Stevenson. Yeah. Oh, both good guesses. Those are good guesses. And hang on to those. But those are both incorrect. He starred in the Hardy Boys, the Nancy Drew Mysteries. Yeah, this was half of the Hardy Boys. And he is the half-brother of David Cassidy. He is the half-brother of David Cassidy. And he later found fame again as a TV writer and producer. And he is the same age as I am, 1958. Who remembers who this is? He was a biggie, and Run Run was his big song. Yeah, it is Cassidy. That's so clever, Brad. Excuse me. Got a little frog in my throat. Sean Cassidy. I think I'll have a little water. Now, you know this next one. She played the girl next door. And she could also throw shade with a smile. Her hair, excuse me, her hair was perfect, and so were her outfits, at least at 70s standards. She famously declared, "Marsha, Marsha, Marsha." It wasn't her line, but everybody knows her by that. She had a complicated crush on her on-screen brother. Who is this? She was Marsha Brady on the Brady Bunch. Who remembers her name? Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Her hair was perfect, and so were her outfits. Talk about miniskirts. Anybody remember who this is? Yeah, she did seem a bit stern on the show quite a bit. That's why we left her. Maureen McCormick. Does that sound familiar? Maureen McCormick. She wrote a revealing memoir about addiction later on. Yeah. Okay, let's see if you know this one. Number 13. Born in 1956. He's an old man. He specialized in sensitive roles and teary stares. He starred in romance, heavy dramas with tragic turns. Ice skating and riverboats featured prominently in his most famous roles. No, this was not Donnie either. But Donnie may show up later. This is only number 13. This isn't like number 1 or 2. He's the one who voiced the Beast, but only later in life. So later in life, he was the Beast. His breakout roles were in Ice Castles and Ode to Billy Joel. Not Ryan O'Neal, but don't you remember this guy? He was in a lot of stuff. A lot of romance-heavy dramas with tragic turns. He was also a prolific director, and he wrote a musical about surviving heart surgery. Did you hear that? A musical about surviving heart surgery. This is Robbie Benson. Robbie Benson. Remember? No? Kind of familiar? Robbie Benson. Okay. Maybe you remember this guy. He had a badge, a blonde mane, and soulful eyes. He drove fast cars and chased bad guys, but also sang ballads. His biggest musical hit, Asked You Not to Give Up on Us. He partnered with Paul Michael Glazier on a hit cop show. Yeah, there you go. Now you're on a streak again. Very good. Very good. Did you get it from the picture or the clip? He played Hutch on Starsky and Hutch. That's where we remember him. He's a little older than a lot of the other guys, right? He was born in 1943. So I don't know about being a teen idol. He was coaching. Before becoming a TV star, he performed in disguise as the covered man on the Merv Griffin show. I don't remember that. The covered man. Do you remember that? Oh, so you didn't get it from the picture? There he is. The robots are never bad. The robots paint perfectly, always. All right, I think you'll know this next one. I used to watch this show when I was a kid all the time. She won an Oscar playing Helen Keller at the age of 16. And on her TV series, she played identical cousins with hilariously different vibes. She helped usher in the modern teen sitcom. Yeah. Her versatility earned her both critical acclaim and tween adoration. Very good, Brad. Like I said, you're back on a roll. Very good. Here's a good clue by the robots. She starred in the Patty Duke show. Who is she? Yes, correct. That is correct. Patty Duke was a trailblazer in mental health advocacy, going public with her bipolar diagnosis before it was widely understood. Well, she's the only one who admitted to it. I'd say half the actresses in Hollywood could be diagnosed. Patty Duke. She was born in 1946 and she did pass away in 2016. I remember black and white, of course. It was in color. I think maybe later it was in color, but black and white the first few years. Now I don't remember this dude, so good luck. But he is this Brit. He's a British guy. Could make you swoon with a single verse. His hit, Rock On, you remember that song? Was part glam and part ghost story. Rock On. I don't remember it. He made motorcycles sexy in That'll Be the Day. His shaggy hair, he had the shaggy hair and pouty lips were pure 1970s. He was a UK teen sensation and a film star. Now, who knows who this is? We're counting on you, King. There you go. I figured you might know it. I don't remember the guy, but I don't know. I don't remember everything. David Essex is correct. David Essex. He was born in 1947. Essex's fans were so devoted, they helped his singles chart even without a major label promotion. Punk-era popularity with pop idol polish. There you go. Kind of looks like Rick Springfield. Yeah, kind of looks like Rick Springfield. But no, David Essex. Rick Springfield may show up here. We'll see. All right, another one of my favorites. Here we go. She played keyboards and made awkward teenhood look cool. Her poise as Lori Partridge won her legions of admirers. Yes, I was one of the legions of my admirers. Almost, she was kind of like a Peggy Lipton type. She was the brainy beauty of her fictional family band. She was the brainy beauty, as opposed to her stupid brothers. She avoided scandal, and Tiger Beat couldn't get enough. All right, who remembers who this is? Lori Partridge. Lori Partridge. She starred on The Partridge Family, like we said. And she's Lori. She didn't really have blonde hair, as I remember in the show. She had dark hair, I think, in the show. Not Karen. She looks like a Karen. She definitely looks like a Karen, but it's not Karen. You're gonna kick yourself because she was in lots of stuff. She was later in other shows. Susan Day. Susan later reinvented herself as a serious actress, winning awards for her role on L.A. Law was the name of the show. L.A. Law. All right. Yeah. Maureen McCormick was correct for the one 5 or 6 ago. Okay. It's slow internet. That's a slow internet. All right. You've been itching to say this guy's name the whole time. He was a rock star with a thing for other people's girlfriends. Before Jesse's girl, he already had a fan base swooning. He wielded a guitar and a stethoscope. Now sort that out. Oh, okay, Brad. Now's the time. So, King, I don't know if you remember this guy at all, but he was a rocker and he had some big hits. And he was a daytime soap opera star on General Hospital. He starred as General Hospital's Dr. Noah Drake. He launched his teen idol status in the mid-70s. All right, well, we'll try to come up with another British guy. Despite massive music success, Rick Springfield has spoken candidly about his struggles with depression. A rare move at the time. There you go. It's another one that I don't know the guy. Good luck. He could shout one word and transform into superhero. Oh. This was the original Shazam. If you remember the kids show Shazam. His show was a Saturday morning favorite among teens and kids. His alter ego traveled the country solving moral dilemmas. He played Billy Batson on a cult favorite live action series. This is Shazam. He starred in Shazam in the mid-70s. Now, does anybody remember this guy? This guy had a pop culture resurgence with a guest appearance on Arrested Development. He showed up on Arrested Development later. He's pouting, Brad. He looks serious and pouting. Yeah, I don't remember this guy either. Was Shazam? Oh, King knows. So maybe this was more of a British thing. You're correct. Michael Gray. Absolutely correct. After his teen idol years, Gray had a pop culture resurgence with a guest appearance on Arrested Development. He looks like a happy guy. Yeah, they all have a lot of hair, Jan. Welcome. All right, you may know some of these. Let's see. This might be in between era, though. All right, I think Brad knows this one. This golden-haired singer was practically a one-man pinup. He had a string of hits and even more fan letters. He starred in teen-targeted flicks like Skateboard. He was the ultimate late 70s poster boy. There you go, Brad. Hang on to that answer long enough. They all come around. Now, Leif Garrett was born in 1961. Leif Garrett, of course, is correct. He sang and acted his way to mega teen fame. Well, you're going to have to Google some of these, King. This guy was big, very big. Garrett later documented his dramatic rise and fall in an unflinching memoir titled Idle Truth. He was so big, King, in Britain. What's going on? Kind of looks like Robert Plant. It was around the same time that Robert Plant was playing Leaf Garrett. Leaf Garrett. There you go. Yeah, there he is. Teen Idol. Okay, top 5. I know you're going to know all these. You're going to know all of these. Both of you. All of you. He was the British cutie with a tambourine and a grin. Did he only play a tambourine? He didn't play nothing else? He made Monkey Mania a real condition. His accent and charm worked wonders on U.S. teens. Yeah, this is the guy. His accent and charm. He famously appeared on the Brady Bunch as Marcia's dream date. Do you remember that? I think I vaguely remember that. No, it's not Mickey. It's not Mickey. It's the other one. It's the cute one that doesn't play an instrument. He was the heartthrob of the Monkees. Yeah, Davy something. Davy what? A common British name. Martin Short, kind of looks like Martin Short a little bit. Ringo Starr, kind of looks, same haircut as Ringo Starr. It was very popular back then. Put a bowl over your head and run the scissors around. Davy Jones, of course. Davy Jones trained as a jockey. Did you know that? He actually trained as a jockey. All right, now I know you've been itching for this answer. Who's this? He was the squeaky clean dreamboat with a toothy grin. He sang puppy love, and he meant it. Yes, he did. He starred with his sister in a primetime variety show. His fans were known to faint in the aisles. I think they still do. Yeah, there. Now it's time for Donnie. Very good. Everybody knows. Yeah. It was Donnie time, finally. He was the breakout star of the Osmonds. Now, I did see Donnie and Marie in Vegas, I don't know, about 10 years ago. And it was pretty good. It wasn't a bad show. Hate to say it, wasn't a bad show. He's an entertainer. That's right, Donnie Osmond. Donnie Osmond, born in 1957. Donnie made a surprising comeback decades later. Yes, he did. On Broadway, reality TV, and in Vegas, obviously. And did you know he was the masked peacock on the, whatever that show's called, where they wear a mask? This is Marie's brother, correct. Yeah. All right, top 3. Who had this poster? I had this poster. I had 12 of these posters on my wall. Her feathered hair was a national phenomenon. She was part of a crime-fighting trio in TV's biggest sensation. And one swimsuit photo, the one we see here, turned her into a cultural icon. She played Jill Monroe on Charlie's Angels. Yeah, you guys know this one. Brad, Rob's in the house. Good to see you, Rob. Okay, you are all correct. So, did you guys have the poster? Like I said, I had 12. You know, they look better with 12 all together as a collage. Is she down most of the time? You know, it was the time. She redefined the 70s sex symbol. Farrah Fawcett is, of course, correct. She was born in 47 and unfortunately passed away in 2009. That famous red swimsuit poster sold over 12 million copies. Still the most in history, and I had 12 of them. All right, we got two more. Two more teen idols. This guy's still big. He started as a sweat hog and ended up a disco king. His dance move launched 1,000 platform shoes. He flew high in Greece and Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, very good, Brad. Could you tell from the picture already? Or was it my clue? Sweat hog. He was a sweat hog, right? He made up your nose with a rubber hose a catchphrase. What do you think? We should do a category that's famous catchphrases from TV shows. What do you think? Catchphrases. He was Vinnie Barbarino on Welcome Back, Kotter. Yeah. Was he in Carrie? I didn't know he was in Carrie. Pulp Fiction. Yes. Vinnie Barbarino on Welcome Back, Kotter. John Travolta, of course, 1954. Travolta got his pilot's license and now flies jumbo jets. Yeah. He's the one who killed Pega. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, right. I'm going to have to rewatch that show just for that. All right. Number one, you've been wanting him all night long, and you finally got him. He was the biggest heartthrob of the 1970s, period. His concerts caused crowd hysteria not seen since the Beatles. He played guitar, and he played it cool on a hit sitcom. Yeah. All right, Rob. Rob got it first. Brad. He was Keith Partridge. This is Keith. Teen Idol royalty. All right, now, who was the little redheaded brother? Anybody remember that? What's his name? Bobby Darin. Not Bobby Darin. Rob has it. Rob has it. He made bell bottoms and shag haircuts a national obsession. And he's the number one teen idol heartthrob of the 60s and 70s. That's right, David Cassidy. David Cassidy, born in 1950, and he did pass away in 2017. Cassidy once played Madison Square Garden and had to escape in an ambulance due to the screaming fans. Yeah, Danny. Played by, what's his name? Botticelli or something like that. He's a character. Well, that was kind of fun. You guys did very well. You guys knew almost all of them. Stumped you a couple of times, but not too much. All right, we have a couple intermission files, so I'm going to take a 90-second break, and I'm going to put on my intermission game. And the intermission category tonight is famous art pieces. So check it out, see if you can get it. Hey, very good, guys. You got it quick. Kalki. Yes. Johanna Vermeer, the girl with the pearl earring king. Very good. You guys knew. That was awesome. All right, well, let's get going with round 2, huh? Let's fire it up. All right, well, you guys know your art pretty well. That was good. That is the Mona Lisa of the North, the girl with the pearl earring. All right, you know the rules. Robots do the painting, you do the guessing, and I do give some clues along the way. Now we're going to do a top 20 most bizarre fashion moments on the red carpet. So you got a chance to get the person's name, the name of the fashion piece, or the name of the award show. Because these are all different red carpet award shows. So good luck. Here we go, number 20. See if you can get the person, or the name of the dress, or the award show, or all of those. Hey, Alex is in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you, Kalki. This outfit wasn't vegan, but it definitely wasn't washable. The designer used actual flank steak. No joke. It's a little hard to tell what's going on in the picture yet. It made both fashion critics and butchers gasp. The look made headlines globally and drew activist backlash. All right, you guys know who it is. You know who it is. It was not the Grammys. And yes, Alex, it is the meat dress. It is the meat dress. It is Lady Gaga. It is the meat dress. And it was, very good, King. It was the 2010 MTV VMAs. There you go, Video Music Awards. Very good. Lady Gaga, the meat dress. Did you guys see it? Was it cool? Was it tasty? After the show, the dress was preserved like jerky. Little known fact. All right, number 19. This Icelandic artist arrived with a bird on her. The neck wrapped around hers like an elegant, if confused, scarf. She laid an egg on the red carpet. Literally. The look was panned, then parodied, then canonized. Yes, okay, you guys know this. Very good. Yes. That's correct. Looks like Rob got who it was first. And the dress. It is Bjork. Crazy girl. And it is the swan dress. And you are right. It is the Academy Award. It is the 2001 Oscars. Bjork, swan dress, 2001 Oscars. The dress was later included in MoMA's Bjork retrospective. Avant-garde was vindicated. Yeah, it's a little weird. The top was a real swan, right? I guess it was probably preserved or stuffed or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Number 18. Here we go. He showed up looking like an Oscar statue with some attitude. Now, fans weren't sure if he was somebody or a Bond villain. He looked like a Bond villain. His face was entirely painted metallic gold. The memes came faster than his limo. It's the shiny gold robot look. Does anybody remember who did this? Pretty famous guy. He claimed he was appearing as his alter ego, Gnarly Davidson. I don't know what that is. Marlon Brando's a good guess. Oh, yeah, did Marlon Brando wear weird fashion to the Academy Awards? He just didn't show up. Anybody remember who this is? Yeah, it's pretty hard, right? This is Mr. CeeLo Green. CeeLo Green and the Gold Robot at the 2017 Grammys. CeeLo Green. Okay. Well, that one was kind of hard. I bet you'd get this next one, though. This gentleman brought a date to the Met Gala, and it was himself. This accessory blinked 0 times. He wore red silk and carried a realistic replica of his own head. It was creepy, couture, and confusing. You're right, King. Very good. And I guess it's just called his own head. Jared Leto is correct, and it is his own head. It was his accessory, and it was at the. Anybody know? Now there is one event that is more notorious than others at weird fashion, and that was this one. Anybody know what that is? Gucci took inspiration from Renaissance art and maybe a horror movie or two. This was by Gucci, did you know? Yeah, this is the Met Gala. 2019 Met Gala. Correct. Very good. Jared Leto makes a good vampire. Definitely. All right, number 16. There you go. Now, she lit up the red carpet, literally, with crystals, candles, and wires. She looked ready for a dinner party. Yeah, but she'd be up above the table. A team helped her navigate the stairs safely. It was half fashion, half ceiling fixture. Oh, all right. So, yeah, but it has a certain name, though, King. I didn't give it away completely. What's the... Who is it? It's not Lady Gaga. It's not Lady Gaga again. No. It's another crazy lady. And it has a certain name. It is a light fixture, but it's a certain type of light fixture. The one thing that is correct again is this again is the 2019 Met Gala again. So there was lots of weird stuff at the Met Gala. This is Katy Perry. Katy Perry, and it's the chandelier dress. Chandelier dress. There you go, King. Got it. Very good. All right. Number 15. This one looks like it was pretty cool, actually. This is high fashion. A Pope look-alike escorted her onto the red carpet. So she had a Pope with her. Her Versace cloak was bright red and highly controversial. Religious imagery met fashion audacity. The Vatican did not RSVP. All right, who's this? Look how it looks like Doja Cat, but it's not Madonna, it's not Doja Cat. Although it's kind of like Doja Cat. And the face is pretty clear on this one, actually. You can figure this out. And what's the outfit? It's pretty cool, right? Am I right? It's kind of hip. It's definitely a cloak look. The stunt was tied to her exorcism-themed Grammy performance. Fashion meets theater. Yeah, this is Nicki. You are correct, King. Yeah, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. And they called it the Red Riding Nun. The Red Riding Nun, of course. This was the 2012 Grammys, in case you're interested in that. 2012 Grammys. All right, here we go. Number 14. His entrance was part pageant, part prophecy. I can see it. He wore a mechanical hat that opened like window blinds. The gold bodysuit shimmered like divine sunlight. He looked like a disco deity from another realm. Okay. This is a gentleman. A gold bodysuit shimmered like divine sunlight. The motorized hat curtains was remote controlled. Proof that drama is high tech. All right, any guesses? I mean, it's hard to tell in this case, right? Unless you remember it. It kind of looks like Little Richard, for sure. This is Billy Porter. You guys know who that is? Billy Porter. Yeah, Billy Porter. Gold Sun God was the name of his outfit. Gold Sun God, looks right. And this was the 2020 Grammys. 2020 Grammys. Billy Porter. He's known for the weird clothes. Weird fashion. Outlandish fashion. Perhaps. All right, now I kind of like this next one, actually. It's kind of stylish. I like it. Compared to most things she wears, I like this one. She took the bull by the horns and put it on a hat. Her black and red lace combo was part flamenco, part gladiator. It was bold, bedazzled, and very... The look was more Madrid than Malibu. Yeah, you're right, King. You are correct. This is Madonna. Madonna's Matador outfit. All right, anybody have any idea where she wore this thing? Or how about what year it was? It was a while ago. Bob Mackie wasn't involved. Yeah, what do you think? I kind of liked it. Yeah, it was the Grammys, 2015, 1987. I like that. Madonna, Matador outfit, 2015 Grammys. It wasn't that long ago. She would have been a young girl. There you go. All right, number 12. Fashion. We're doing fashion, crazy fashion at the award show. That's what we're doing. Top 20. This one looks pretty good, actually. The early 2000s came at us hard, and she wore every inch of it. Straps, fringe, and near invisibility all showed up to play. Her hair was hot pink and spiked out like a fireworks display. It was peak dirty era chaos. Yeah, very good, King. Kind of kinky. It's Christina Aguilera's strappy VMA look. Yeah. And the name of it is just Christina Aguilera, pink hair and straps. Where did she do this? Anybody any guesses where she wore this? Xtina's stylist later called it intentionally unhinged. Intentionally unhinged. All right, mission accomplished. 2002 VMAs. Yeah, of course, King's got it. Very good. All right, we're down to number 11. We're getting bigger and bigger. Crazier and crazier. This one was funny. Smokey the Bear filed a fashion complaint. The hat had its own Twitter account within hours. I can see that. It overshadowed his otherwise understated outfit. Some said it looked like a mountain, others like Arby's. Oh, yeah, King. Kelky had it too. Kelky, very good. King. This is Pharrell Williams. It's just called the giant hat. It does look like Smokey the Bear, right? The hat was vintage Vivienne Westwood and later auctioned off. And actually, Arby's bought it. Yeah. The giant hat, the 2014 Grammy. Oh, have you seen it? Yeah. Oh, did he wear it? Very good. Pharrell Williams, that's a big hat. All right, we're down to the top 10 fashion disasters. This one was good. She wore silver straps and not much else. Thigh-high boots and space buns completed the chaos. She looked like a disco robot on spring break. That's pretty funny. This outfit screamed, "I do what I want." Not Katy Perry. Not Katy Perry. This is another crazy girl. Oh, I'll tell you the name of the outfit. It's pretty easy. Barely There dress. The Barely There dress. This is a while ago. This is all the way back in 2015. And you're correct. It's Miley. It was designed by Versace. The ensemble came with matching accessories, including public bewilderment. This was the 2015 VMAs. 2015. There you go. Miley Cyrus. We knew Miley had to make an appearance. All right, number 9. Number 9. She wore more confidence than fabric. Silver chains barely concealed anything, but that was the point. This gal always looks pretty good. She's got a pretty good figure. The look landed somewhere between warrior and club flyer. Critics called it bold. Fans called it iconic. This could be pink, but it's not pink. It's not pink, but it is one of these chainmail things, right? This is her chainmail moment. She said she was inspired by the 1990s runway audacity. Turns out less is still more. And this, yeah, it kind of looks like pink, but it's not pink. It's somebody named Amber Rose. Are you familiar with Amber Rose? She always shows up at all the awards. I don't know what she does, but she shows up at all the awards. Amber Rose chainmail dress 2014 MTV VMAs. There she is. There she is. That is barely there. That is barely there. Excuse me, I got a little allergy action tonight. Number 8. All right, this was pretty funny. Nothing says charge it like 254 expired credit cards. The dress jingled as she walked. High fashion meets finance. She was nominated for costume design. Oh, so this is the lady who was nominated for costume design, and then she wore this dress. It was weirdly glam and gloriously literal. American Express refused to sponsor the dress. She was maxed out. Anyway, that's kind of a cool idea, right? This lady's name is Lizzie Gardiner. Lizzie Gardiner. Amex Gold Card Dress. This was all the way back at the 1995 Oscars. And she was nominated for an award that night. So there you go. I don't know if she got to go on stage with that or not. I'm unfamiliar. All right, we're down to the top 7. It's starting to get to be long. This is one of my favorites. This was a cool outfit. I don't know if it's going to come across with the robot painting. She came as a saint and looked ready for battle. Her bobbed red wig gave off major crusader vibes. Chainmail met couture and fashion bowed. She didn't just walk in on the red carpet, she marched on it. Who remembers this? I remember this. I like this one. A little hard to tell what's going on with the dress, but it's on a little lake anyway. There. Okay, now, can you see it? Who is that? Designed by Versace, the look mirrored medieval armor while staying flawlessly femme. So this is who? Who knows? This is, of course, the Joan of Arc armor. She does kind of look like Joan of Arc there. And this is Zendaya. You say Zendaya or Zendaya? I like to say Zendaya, but I think it's Zendaya. One of those single name things. All right, number 6. This lady's amazing. Barely There meets Bedazzled Bird of Paradise. This is all the way back at the 1986 Oscars, to clue you in. Bob Mackie created a headdress that could deflect satellites. The look was part Vegas showgirl and part space queen. She made every inch of it iconic. Yeah, you're right. King Medu's in the house. What's going on? That's right. This is Cher. And this is her black feathered look. Yeah. Yeah, Dracula. She's skinny. 1986, she wouldn't have been quite as old as she is now. Isn't she like 80 something, 85 or something? No? She would have been in her 50s here or something. She wore it partly to protest not being taken seriously. Oh. Yeah, good to see everybody tonight. Good to see you. We're down to the top 5. Top 5 fashion faux pas, fashion disasters, fashion craziness at the award show. Top 5. I kind of like this one. It's hard to tell what's going on the painting, I think. She came dressed like a shadow with Wi-Fi. Face? What face? It was fully covered head to toe. The beams were instant and infinite. She turned anonymity into ultimate fashion flex. Now this is Balenciaga, and it is the Balenciaga bodysuit, and it's famous. Who wore it? Anybody remember who wore this? You can kind of tell by the body shape. Yeah, very good, King. Very good. Can you tell by the body shape? Kind of. But yeah, they covered her face and everything, right? So nobody actually knew who it was. Although everybody knew who it was. Some attendees didn't recognize her until they saw the entourage and realized, oh, it's Kim. It's Kim. Kim Kardashian, the Balenciaga bodysuit. And this again, of course, is the Met Gala. 2021 Met Gala. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do a throwback one here. This one looked like a wizard, a grape, and a parrot walked into a closet. Neon satin, wild contrasts, and a cape with flair. Fashion critics were speechless and a bit dizzy. The outfit became legendary for all the wrong reasons. I'm gonna give you a clue. 1993 Oscars. So this is a movie star kind of person. 1993 Oscars. Years later, she defended the look as fun and very me. You're right, King. Pretty good. This was Whoopi Goldberg. I guess she was a thing back in the day. Whoopi Goldberg's neon purple and green at the 93 Oscars. It really didn't look that good, did it? Yeah. Whoopee! Okay, we're down to the top 3. Here we go. Top 3 outfits, fashion, whatever. Okay, here we go. Number 3. She arrived like a goddess, emerged from a giant clam. Now, this one was cool. I gotta say. Saw the picture? Cool. You might have to wait for the very end to see it. Her dress had fans, pearls, and a Renaissance drama. It was vintage, Thierry Mugler, and very pink. The look was both couture and cartoonish. So, can you tell what's going on there? So the whole back of the dress is kind of spread out. But she's showing a lot of skin on top there. It's a little hard to tell what's going on there. It's not Lady Gaga. It is like something Lady Gaga would wear. She did need handlers to help her walk, and she looked like she enjoyed every second of it. No, Irina Kasha, no, not her. It looks pretty cool, right? I mean, it's kind of a cool design, I think. This is Cardi B. Well, it could have been a Halle Berry. Looks like Halle Berry. Cardi B. And it's the Venus dress. And it's 2019 Grammy. Cardi B. There you go. Who knew? No, kind of cool. Was she wearing anything on top there? I couldn't tell. I think she had something nude colored. All right, number 2. I'm not sure what's going on so good about this. Oh, this is kind of funny. It's a funny one. He wore a sleek Louis Vuitton suit and carried hair. His recently snipped dreadlocks became his accessory. The red carpet turned into a philosophical discussion. Was it fashion? Performance art? Or was he just recycling? Yes, Badoo. You are correct. I don't know. I don't get the concept. I don't get the concept at all. I guess Jaden Smith wears weird stuff every time. I don't know. This is Jaden Smith holding his own dreadlocks. He told Vogue he brought the locks to share a part of himself. Okay. 2017 Met Gala. Again, Met Gala. Yeah. All right, last one. Finally. We made it. If you can figure out who this is. Now, he arrived as royalty, morphed into a knight, and finished as a disco ball. So he had a 3-phase outfit. Each reveal upped the wow factor and the sparkle. Fans weren't sure what layer was next. Gold cape, armor, glitter, all present. All right. So, anybody recognize who this is? I guess he's famous for weird outfits and all these things as well. It took 3 looks, dozens of handlers, and one fashion moment we'll never forget. Yeah, King, you're right. It kind of looks like Bruno Mars. But, yeah. Badoo. King first, Badoo. It is Lil Nas. Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X. It is called the 3-stage Versace outfit. Just to add a little class. 2021 Met Gala. There you go. All right, well, we made it through there. Hang in there. We've got a 3rd category coming up in just a moment, and that will be a lot of fun. It's animated films, non-Disney, of course. Let's do one more quick intermission, and then we'll get on to that. All right, yeah, it's the farmer painting. Just don't remember what it's called, huh? This is the American Gothic by a gentleman named Grant Wood. Grant Wood. There you go. Yeah, I think it's an American thing. Midwest Americana. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, that was fun. Let's do our last round. Let's put round 3 up on the board here. Here we go. All right. Well, I know that you guys know the rules. Robots paint. You guess. And I do my best to confuse you along the way. Now, we are going to do the top 20 animated movies of all time, but no Disney allowed. Okay? No Disney. Let's see how well you do. Might be hard. Don't know. Give it a try. Suburban snacks become the prize in this animal caper. A raccoon cons a ragtag crew into backyard burglary. Steve Carell plays a hyperactive squirrel with caffeine issues. You know it. It's not Shrek. King has it. It's part Ocean 11, part trash can buffet. It is Over the Hedge. You're correct. I don't know how you knew that, but it's based on a comic strip. This DreamWorks film pokes fun at human consumerism with raccoons. Anybody know what year they made this? It's not too long ago. Over the Hedge. Did anybody see it? Did you see it, King? Yeah, it sounds, if you're quoting it, yeah, 2006 is correct. If you're quoting it, I guess that means you saw it. So yeah, you got to watch for the little animations at the end. It's kind of cute. So there we go. The animated films make better animations, surprisingly. All right, number 19. It's hard to stay evil when you're a softie for orphans. The supervillain has a heart and a shrink ray. Banana-loving henchmen stole the spotlight. Gru became everyone's favorite bad dad. Yeah, okay, you guys know this. King, Madhu? Both correct. Despicable Me. Despicable Me. How long ago? Quite a while ago. The film launched a franchise and gave birth to the Minions, arguably the most merchandised organisms on Earth. Yeah. Anybody know the year that they made Despicable Me? A while ago. Been a while. It was all the way back in. No guesses. Going once, going twice. 2010. 2010. 15 years ago. Whew. How about that? Yeah, King, you were very close. Very close. Close enough. Horseshoes, hand grenades, and year guessing. Close enough. All right, number 18. Animated films, non-Disney. A bird that can't fly becomes the heart of a colorful quest. It's carnival time, and feathers fly. The soundtrack made everyone want to samba. It's set in Brazil. It's a tropical treat with birds in love. Yes. Very good, King. Now, you know the other question. Anybody know what year they made Rio? Rio. Now, remember, these are the top animated non-Disney films of all time. So I'd love to hear your commentary. If you've seen them, well, why'd you like them? I don't know. The voice cast includes Jesse Eisenberg, Anne Hathaway, and a villainous cockatoo voiced by Jermaine Clement. There you go. Rio. 2011. Very close. King, you're always right there. 2011. All right. Now, this next one has a weird title. Science Goes Rogue and Rains Spaghetti. A quirky inventor creates food. Sounds like a weird concept. Can you tell I haven't seen all these? Timeless advice: don't stand under a giant pancake. Yeah. So, Kalki's onto it. Yes, there you go. Correct, King. King, you guys were all around it, and I think King came up with it. It is cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Yes. Oh, who knows the year on this one? It's quite a while ago. Loosely inspired by a children's book, it added heart, dad jokes, and endless breakfast chaos. I don't know. Sounds kind of weird. Did you guys see it? Yeah, not that long ago. It's not quite 2006. 2009. Yeah, King, yeah. We'll average those two. We're right there. 2009. Cloudy with chance of meatballs. Now, I have to say I haven't seen any of them until this next one. I've seen the next one. He's got a briefcase. He's got a diaper. And he's got a mission. Alec Baldwin lends his voice to the weirdest executive ever. A sibling rivalry turns into a corporate espionage plot. Yeah, all right, you guys know. This is a weird story, right? I mean, it was pretty complicated story. That dude, King. Correct. Babies versus puppies, right? Yeah, it was a crazy storyline, right? I was on the edge of my seat. It's the Boss Baby, of course, correct? Fairly recent. Wasn't that long ago. The film surprisingly snagged an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature. Diaper politics work. Okay. Well, anyway, it is the Boss Baby. And it wasn't that long ago, 2017. The Boss Baby. There he is. Yeah, it's all about the animations at the end, guys. All right. Number 15. A fluffy mustache speaks for the trees. A greedy entrepreneur ruins the environment with style. Same old story. Truffula trees and needs abound. Correct. King. So this is the only thing I can relate to on this. Is it's based on Dr. Seuss classic. The classic Dr. Seuss book was This One Goes Green. This One Goes Green. And yes, King, Madhu, you're correct. This is the Lorax. The Lorax. Despite its eco message, the film's release came with car and candy tie-ins. Irony not included. Again, I don't remember that, but you know how they market things tied to other products. So it's kind of funny. The Lorax. So this was a real eco cartoon, huh? I missed it. I got to see the little clip though right here, so that's good. I got that going for me. All right, number 14. I didn't see the movie. I've seen I think the show and the game and all the stuff. Slingshots meet screen time in this mobile game adaptation. Red is angry, pigs are thieves, and eggs are in peril. Somehow, it's funnier than you might expect. Bird versus bacon goes big screen. Yeah, you guys all know this one. Very good. King, Madhu, Alex. You're all correct. The Angry Birds. Because it's a video game, right? That's why you all know it. The Angry Birds movie, 2016. It became one of the most successful game-to-film adaptations ever. Low bar, high box office. So is that a thing now? Things start as video games, and then they end up as movies, rather than the other way around, right? Yeah, it's the game. I knew that's how you knew it, Alex. But is that the thing now? We're gonna do games, and then we're gonna make them into movies. There you go. Kind of like, did you see the World of Warcraft movie? I saw that. I think I told you I used to play that video game, World of Warcraft. Quite a few hours put into that. All right, number 13. I've seen this movie. It's prehistoric parenting at its loudest. A cave family deals with the end of the world and teenage rebellion. Nicolas Cage grunts his way through fatherhood. Nicolas Cage. Fire bad. Storytelling good. Correct, King. I've seen this one. They've made a couple of them, right? They've made a sequel, I think, since the original. The film's visual style drew from ancient cave paintings, but the humor is pure 21st century dad jokes. That's probably why I liked it too. Got dad jokes, cave paintings, Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I think I've only seen one of them, so I think it's probably the first one too. Or maybe it was the second one, I don't know. I don't know the difference. The Croods is correct. 2013. The Croods. There they are. Look at them. Oh, having fun. Yep. All right. Number 12. We're doing, what are we doing here? Animated films that are non-Disney. Top animated films that are non-Disney. Zoo animals go wild. Literally. This is quite a while ago. 20 years ago. A lion, a zebra, a giraffe, and a hippo walk into a jungle. Penguins, lemurs, and a Move It anthem steal scenes. Escaping captivity leads to hilarious chaos. You guys know this one too. King! Zootopia. Is that, maybe that was a follow-up, my dude. Alex knows. This is indeed Madagascar. Madagascar. This is all the way back to 2005. King Julian, voiced by Sacha Baron Cohen, was originally written as a minor character until he started dancing. Oh, Zootopia is Disney. Ooh, no Disney. No Disney here. No Disney here. Madagascar. So there. Bunch of happy animals. Well, they had a movie. Wonder how much they got paid. Probably not much. All right, number 11. There we go. This one's recent. 2022. The swashbuckling cat. Oh, this is not the original. This is the better sequel. The swashbuckling cat returns with existential dread. He's down to his last life. Uh-oh. And running from death. That's interesting. The animation is gorgeous. The jokes sharp as claws. Fairy tales get gritty with some heart. All right, you guys know. Now, because this is the sequel, I think I need the tagline after the Puss in Boots to get the correct answer. You know, it's like a Mission Impossible, you know, something or something. This is Puss in Boots, something. Was it Antonio Banderas voicing? Antonio Banderas. Puss in Boots. The blank. The blank. The last wish. Yeah, you knew it. All right, very good, King. All right, top 10. All right. Ever wonder what your pets do when you leave? I've seen this one too. You know, I do have grandkids. It's not nap time. A pampered terrier faces an alleyway odyssey. A deranged bunny leads a gang of sewer animals. It's Toy Story with tails. Yeah, okay, King. Good one. I can confirm it's something pets. Something pets. 2016, Kevin Hart's voice as a maniac rabbit helped launch Illumination into top-tier animation success. This was a very successful show. Anybody know? There you go, King. There you go. It is The Secret Life of Pets. They have a secret life, you know. But we're not when we leave. We leave them in the house. Yeah, it's trouble. That was a realistic story. All right. Number 9. Happiness is mandatory, and glitter is a weapon. These tiny creatures sing, dance, and hug on cue. Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake voiced pop-fueled fluff balls. A snack-happy race of giants threatens their sparkle. Correct, King. You are correct. It's just the name of it, I guess. Nothing more complicated. It's just trolls. Trolls. Only with an S, not a Z. So there's that. Trolls was made in 2016. The soundtrack's Can't Stop Feeling became a legit chart topper. Rare for animated films outside of Disney. Outside of Disney. That's what we're doing. We are doing the top 20 animated films of all time, non-Disney. And this is the Trolls. Number 9. There they are. They're happy. Slap happy. Oh, is it a Z in the UK? It's a Z in the UK. Do they do that with a lot of things in the UK? A little Z at the end. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to do me some studying. All right, number 8. All right, this is once again, I need the tagline. I need the full correct answer. The Dark Knight gets a comedic overhaul, brick by brick. He's brooding, sarcastic, and surprisingly vulnerable. Just like the real movie. Batman sings about being awesome and alone. There you go. Yes. You're okay, Madhu, you have it, but that's not the name of the movie. And Doctor's in the house. He's trying to get away with a short doctor answer. Let's get precise. Let's get the exact name of this title. Since it's so easy for you. Will Arnett's gravely bat voice and film's self-aware script made it a rare parody that also functions as a tribute. This is the Lego Batman movie. 2017. Can't fool you guys. There he is. All right, number 7. Incidentally, Doctor, we're doing the top animated films that are non-Disney. Okay, a Viking teen and his toothy companion rewrite the rules. Dragons go from pests to pals. Toothless might be the cutest cinematic creature ever. Fire meets friendship in this DreamWorks classic. Yeah, there you go, King. Now we're talking. All right. In case you haven't noticed, I got a little allergy action tonight. Sorry about that. How to Train Your Dragon is correct. Who knows the year? How to Train Your Dragon. Composer John Powell's score for this film earned an Oscar nomination because dragons deserve a great soundtrack. Anybody know it? Yeah, King's hitting on all cylinders. 2010 is correct. Damn. He wasn't quite as good at the American Teen Idol stuff. That was more Brad's category. Notice Brad left after we finished the Teen Idols. I don't know what's up with that. Number 6. I saw this one with my granddaughter. American Idol, but with animated animals. A koala runs a struggling theater, banking on big dreams. It was quite a story. Quite a tearjerker. Pig in spandex. Gorilla with soul. It's all here. It's music, mishaps, and massive talent. King, you are correct. Did you see it? I saw it. I liked it. I actually liked it. It's like one of the first animated films in a while that I liked. And my granddaughter liked it a lot. So that made me like it too. And you're correct. It is sing. Just the word sing. 2016. The cast included Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, and Tori Kelly. And yeah, that was really them singing. So there you go. You're correct. Sing. That's pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay, top 5. Here we go. With a bullet. They finally got their own spotlight. And they screamed in gibberish. From cavemen to Napoleon, these yellow blobs can't pick a box. Banana jokes, fart guns, and historical hijinks abound. They serve evil, but adorably. Yes. You are correct. Doctor. King. This spin-off became one of the highest grossing animated films of all time. Did you know that? Without a single coherent sentence. Not one coherent sentence in the movie. Minions is correct. 2015. Kind of a funny concept, right? Why does everybody like them so much? I don't know. What is it? What's the deal with the Minions? Good concept, I guess. And, you know, they're kind of cute, I guess. All right. There they are. There's the Minions. Oh, what did they say? All right. Top 4. Here we go. It's an underwater mob spoof with serious star power. Will Smith plays a fish with big dreams and bigger fibs. The Minions movie is a dark, it's really dark, or is it a different one? Martin Scorsese voices a blowfish. Oh, Martin Scorsese does a voice. Cool. Mafia sharks meet a vegetarian son. What? King, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah, the Minions? Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Maybe we'll do 20-minute retrospective. Oh. The animation includes intentional fishified versions of New York City landmarks. Welcome to the reef side. That sounds cool. I didn't see this one, I hate to say. The shark tale is correct. This is all the way back in 2004. Will Smith. There you go. Sharks. All right, top 3. Here we go. A construction worker. Top 3 non-Disney animated movie. A construction worker gets swept away into a brick-built rebellion. Everything is awesome. I'm familiar with the song until it's not. Meta humor, big laughs, and toy-based existentialism. Yes. You are correct. You are correct. It's more heartwarming than a movie about blocks should be. And yeah, I have seen this. It is the Lego movie, and I think I've seen the Batman Lego movie too. Again with grandsons, I think. Yeah, I think so. It is the Lego movie. 2014. Many critics called it one of the best animated films of the decade, despite it being, well, a giant toy commercial. It's basically a toy commercial. How can it be the best animated film of the decade? Well, it's number 3. My number 1. All right, Lego movie, of course. Okay, top 2. Here we go. You know this one. A grumpy ogre, a talkative donkey, and a whole lot of sarcasm. It flipped fairy tales on their tiaras. Smash Mouth provided the unlikely anthem. That's right, Smash Mouth. Shrek, I've seen this. Shrek told Disney to kiss his swamp. Yeah. You, of course, all know Dr. King. This is the Shrek. Who knows the year that Shrek was made? A while ago. This first film to win Oscar for Best Animated Feature, beating a little movie called Monsters, Inc. Oh, so this won over Monsters, Inc. That's kind of interesting. And yeah, it's Dr. King. You guys both know that. 2001. Shrek. Is that when you guys were born? I think you're a little older. 2001. Yeah, 21st century. All right, so I have seen the number 1, and it is different. It is very different. Probably earned its number 1 spot coming up. There's Shrek. Say goodbye to Shrek. Okay. All right, here we go. Number 1. A teenage web-slinging learns he's not alone. Web slinger, excuse me. A teenage web slinger learns he's not alone. Mind-bending visuals meet heartfelt coming of age. Here's a key clue. Multiple dimensions, multiple Spideys, one amazing ride. Miles Morales swings into legend. All right, now I need the full correct answer. So King was pretty close. King was very close. Yes. Oh, yes. If you put together King's answer with Matt's answer, you do have it. I know that's what you're doing. Yeah. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. The film's animation style broke the mold, blending comic book aesthetics with cutting-edge tech, and nabbed an Oscar in the process. Did you guys like it? You guys saw it, I take it. I saw it. I liked it. It was different. You know, got a little lost sometimes. I'm old. Yes, thank you, Mando, for the full correct answer. We appreciate that. Yeah, everybody. I think everybody seems to like it. My son, who's a big tech guy, really liked it. He always liked it. So our grandson liked it. Yes. Anyway, hey, so before I let you go, let me pop something up on the screen here, if I can figure out my technology. Here we go. So I got a bunch of ideas for upcoming shows, and I wanted to see what you guys like the best. So if any of these things, I don't know if you guys can see this list. I'll read them real quick. Top 20 favorite desserts, top 20 TV series theme songs, top 20 athletes who became actors, top 20 actresses who won an Oscar, top 20 biggest lemon cars ever made. I think Stuart would probably like that one. He's a car guy, I think. Top 20 celebrity couples, top 20 child stars who continued acting, top 20 cop detective TV series. How about documentary films? Greatest TV catchphrases. Most beautiful women in the history of Hollywood. Most popular horror movies. Most popular production cars in history, another Stewart category. Movie heroes of all time. We're going to do that one. Top 20 movie heroes of all time. We're going to do that one on Wednesday. Pop music acts worldwide. Worldwide pop music acts. So I'm going to try to do as many worldwide things as I can. Robert De Niro movies. I think that's a Stewart item too. Stewart's not here. We're doing all this stuff for him. What's up? All right, you guys can come up with things of your own too for me. Feel free to add items to the chat. Ideas. Reality TV shows. That sounds fun, right? Saturday morning cartoons. Top supermodels of all time. That'll be a good one. Top TV shows of early television and underrated TV series. All right. So anyway, we got some ideas. What we're trying to do nowadays is do a variety show each time. 3 kind of grab from different pots for all 3 categories. And usually we'll mix in one best of, kind of something we've done maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago, something like that. But we'll try to make them the best of, and we'll mix that in with two original ones each time. So hopefully that'll be fun. I know you guys don't remember the answers anyway, so that works out pretty good. Anyway, what else? Anybody got anything to chat about before we go? I've got the little videos for you to watch as we close it out here. All right. Well, take it easy, guys. I appreciate everybody showing up. I really do. And we'll see you on Wednesday. And I've got a bunch of videos here, so feel free to hang out and chat, and I'll put these up.
The night wears heels, she struts alone. This bar's the place I call my home. I sip the swallow pride, pretend the moonlight lights by my side. Tell me, was it ever real, or just a song you used to feel? I still burn. I still ache. I still whisper your name when I break. In this velvet room where memories bloom, I still wait for a shadow to take